Hello everyone and welcome to A Slice of My Life. Just look over here and you guys know that it is mail call time. A wonderful package from the awesome Fabian Botero to me with two hearts. And that basically means it is the stainless steel Talisman, but this is the brass one that I have in frame, and it's got the awesome portal buttons by Damn Design. But you guys already know that I love this Mitsubishi spinner. I mean the SPINGOD'S Talisman. Yes, it is a joke. Yes, it never gets old. And I've even got the V1 buttons here, the brass ones. And you guys actually know that Fabian sent this to me for review back then, and I was thoroughly impressed. Like, the only gripe I had was this. And since then, he actually announced a stainless steel version, and I told him I'm definitely getting one. So I hopped on the pre-order, ordered myself a deep stone-washed stainless steel version because, you know, I love the stone-washed look. And I'm really excited to see what kind of finish this thing looks like. But on top of that, he actually improved the buttons. So now the SPINGOD'S Talisman is going to feature a V2 buttons, and I'm just looking forward to it because I was really hard pressed to find a gripe about these SPINGOD'S Talisman. And let me tell you, up till today, this is still one of the best tri spinners in the market, in my opinion. I love it for everything that it is, just that I really did not like the old button, so I swapped it out. So let's just crack this box open and let's check it out. This is how much of the packing foam he used. Check it out, guys. I think there might be an entire roll of this. Fabian, you went to great lengths to make sure that this arrived to me in pristine order. Not like the previous time when there was a little cut or a puncture in this membrane. So this time it is beautifully protected. Like, dude, this is awesome. Okay, so this time around the frame has a little bit of scotch tape on it so that it would not slip out during shipping. And that's a really nice touch by Fabian. Very, very much appreciated. Now let's crack this thing open. And clearly we can already see the SPINGOD'S Talisman and the additional button. And the last time around I didn't get an additional button because that was a review piece. So here we go, this is the frame that I'll put aside here. Wow! Okay, well, obviously the brass one weighs a little bit heavier. This is weighing in at 97.5 grams and 82.5 grams without the buttons. And very clearly you can already see that the buttons are much taller as compared to before when it was a lot flatter. See that, guys? Yeah, this is good. This is good. Look, I could table spin it. Awesome. This just feels a lot better. Like, yeah, I don't even experience like my finger actually rubbing against the spinner anymore, as opposed to the previous one with the older buttons. It actually happens a lot. This is a lot more comfortable. Good job, Fabian. Wow. Okay, basically Fabian has eradicated the one main gripe that I had about the brass or V1 or first run. I wouldn't even call it a V1, it is the first run. So Fabian has very successfully eradicated the only one gripe that I had on the first run of Talismans, and this time now I have no more gripes. I mean, the finishing is on point. Look, nice stone wash, very rounded all over, very much like the first run of the Talisman. Zero hot spots. And I'm gonna give Fabian a shout out right now simply because he takes the time to actually test each and every spinner. And you guys know he's not lying about it because he actually does a live streaming on Facebook over at the SPINSPACE Facebook group. I'll put links in the video description, guys, because SPINSPACE is the biggest spinner enthusiast Facebook group. And it's a pretty solid and good community. Like, people are just really nice over there. It's changed. It's like, I know some people have experienced some bad stuff before, but that toxic period is all over. Now SPINSPACE is all love, and it's honestly quite an awesome place. Like, really, I would highly recommend SPINSPACE and the Daily Fidget. Like, I'm always there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always there. So guys, this is close to perfection, man. Out of the package, like, I didn't even remove the buttons to check on the bearing and whether it's seated correctly or not, but you know, I already trust the fact that Fabian has tested each and every one, including mine. This is really good. This is so good. Like, that finger hugging thing, oh my goodness, there's absolutely no change. Look, I'm just gonna put it right here. There's no change in the design, guys. Just that it's made in stainless steel. Slightly lighter in terms of weight versus the brass version. But you know, I'm a stainless steel kind of guy. I love stainless steel over any other metal. Alright, so since this isn't a review, and it's more of a fun video, I'm just going to show you guys the bearing. And the bearing apparently is from Vinyl Labs, if I'm not wrong. It's the Sonder branded hybrid ceramic bearing. And in here is also a nylon cage hybrid ceramic bearing. This one was used in the original brass Talisman, and I'm just gonna show you guys really quickly what that looks like right now. Here we go. So these are the same ones in here. So that's the extra bearing in case you guys want to swap it out. But this one has a nice feedback to it. So packaged with the Talisman is an extra set of buttons, and these I believe are the same ones that are sold on the Ultra Spinners website. I forgot what they are called. Let's just go do a quick check. These are known as the 18mm stainless steel slotted smooth button. So there's slots here and it's smooth. But there's a little tactile kind of feedback up here. Right now, it feels like it might be a little bit uncomfortable. I can't really say for sure, but you can see some of the slots need a bit of cleaning up. Like you see that little bit of, like, I guess flash? Is that what you call it? Flash? On the inside, it's a little bit, oh, look, it comes right out. I guess I might have to lightly run like a needle or a little thin file through each slot just to make sure that I clean it up a little bit. And if I really don't like the feeling over here, I could just take one of those fingernail buffer boards and just buff it. Not an issue, guys. But it's nice that these are actually included. These are valued at about $20, and I love the fact that they are dedicated male and female buttons. Oh, let's look at the buttons. Oh, it has this, still has the same point, but it's not as sharp as the V1 buttons. Look at that. Guys, remember I made noise about this in the review video saying that this was like a needle. Technically, it's really sharp. Like if we compare this to the V2, immediately you could see that the V2 is I don't know, I think they filed it down, but it's not sharp like a needle. This one's really sharp. Yeah, so good job, man. Now back to the slotted buttons. This one also has the point, and it has been cut off but not cleaned out really well. Look, I'm gonna just remove that piece. You see it coming loose, right, guys? There we go. Just a little bit of stainless steel shaving. It's a small piece. This one needs a bit of rounding off or filing down. It's a little bit sharp, even though it's not as pointed. It's just that it's a sharp edge right there. So anyway, let's just put this on the Talisman because that was what we set out to do. And yes, guys, bearing glued in. Oh wow, that changes things quite a lot. Nice machine finish contrast against the stone wash finish on the body. These actually feel pretty comfortable as well, much taller. Interesting. But that concave in the middle and that dish, I guess. Yeah, it's a little flat dish right in the middle. Seems to be designed to promote a pinch grip like that. Like this is really comfortable on this little fella. Look at that. For people with a pinch grip, highly recommend this button. I got another two buttons that I want to try on the SPINGOD'S Talisman. This is a Kong button, and this is one of Kepler's buttons. These are actually featured on the Prism spinner by Kepler, and these are buttons that are designed to be used on spinners with the bearing retention system. But look, the Kong buttons, oh, I can already tell it's gonna be good. Oh wow, guys, this changes it up so much. This is really okay. Well, honestly speaking, because I'm quite a fan of the Kong buttons as well, so this actually feels pretty damn good. Awesome. Wow, guys. Okay, gonna put on the Prism buttons. Interesting. Very interesting. Look at that contrast, man. The Prism buttons are brushed with these pentagonal steps, and then we have the stone wash finish on the Talisman body. It's really interesting. Wow. And it's flush with the core. That's cool. Oh, I dig this. I dig this too. Oh man, now I'm spot for choice, guys. My hair's standing. Look, I'm spot for choice. I don't know which button I want to use. You know what? I'll just leave the original buttons on because that was what Fabian intended for it to have. So I think I will respect that because this is an awesome design. He already improved the buttons. Fabian, good job, man. Like, that's really all I have to say. Well, I guess after looking at all the other different options, this kind of just looks the best. Look, my hair's standing again. I'm just wondering, why is there like a dimple on this button half but not on this button half? Like this side is smooth. This side has a dimple. Maybe male and female, I don't know. But wow, you guys can already tell it's spinning so well. Like, I'm still thoroughly impressed. And you already know I don't even have to go through all of that, like taking a spin time video, you know, going through all the pros and cons of this, because I already did the same thing for the brass version. You guys can just watch that video because this is an improved version of that. And the only gripe that I really had was the buttons, and that has been improved, and these buttons are just plain awesome. You already know the SPINGOD'S Talisman comes with an extra set of buttons, an extra bearing, comes with a cool case, and it's priced at $90. I think Fabian did a really good job with the SPINGOD'S Talisman. I really am happy with this, and I'm glad that it's a winning design. Look, it's plain, it's simple, yes, but very, very cool looking, and it's just a joy to fidget with. You already know, just watch my old video if you guys need the exact input on the SPINGOD'S Talisman from me. I just wanted to share this with you guys that I got one of these. Also, if you guys are getting the stonewashed version and you don't want stonewashed buttons, you can just let Fabian know. Just leave a comment or remark or something during the checkout, and you can get a machined finished version instead for the buttons. I have to say, Fabian, you got a winner here. Links in the video description down below, guys, for the SPINSPACE Facebook group, the SPINSPACE YouTube channel, as well as the SPINSPACE store. Make sure you go check them all out because SPINSPACE is an awesome Facebook group to be in. It's a nice community, and of course, Fabian makes some awesome reviews, so make sure you go check them out. I'm pretty sure all of you who are watching my channel already know who he is and already probably are subscribed to his channel, so I thank you for that as well. And I also want to thank you all for joining me in this slice of my life where I happily share with you my recent purchase of the stainless steel deep stonewashed version of the SPINGOD'S Talisman. I like it, and I will catch y'all in the next slice of my life. Gaga boost!